So FouseyTube has basically been talking a lot about boxing.
Yeah.
And he's been calling out Jake Paul a lot. He also sparred Alex Wassabi.
Yeah, he knocked him out. He didn't knock him out unconscious.
TKO.
Yeah, he knocked
him down.
Yeah, he knocked him down. Well, yeah, it's technical knockout. So he punched him, fell on the floor, and couldn't continue. So he won and knocked him out.
So he was obviously calling out Jake Paul before the last fight.
Yeah,
saying like, "Oh, let's fight." He was also, I feel like he was calling out JJ.
Yeah, because they did the thing.
The contender for JJ to fight, right?
Yeah, I love that because I think when JJ did that, Logan wasn't even in it.
No, he wasn't.
And was
because Logan was saying like, fight my dad.
Yeah.
That's why. And then JJ was like, whatever, I'll fight someone
that's
else.
Why those 5 people, because it was Alex Wassabi, Adam Stalla,
yeah,
FouseyTube,
yeah,
the big strong guy,
yeah,
Brad.
What do you mean, Bradley Martin?
No, not him. Not him. I can't remember his name.
But yeah, there was 5 of them, and JJ was basically like saying, "You guys vote. Whoever wins, I'll fight."
Who was? I think it was Fousey was top. Someone was top. But then
Alex Wassabi was there. I said that, didn't we?
Yeah, I think I did. If not, Alex Wassabi as well.
Yeah,
yeah. And then he just didn't do any of them. And went for Logan.
He was just like, "Oh, Logan's here, cool."
Yeah, let's go.
And so Fousey obviously since then has been like, "Oh, you know what? I am a good boxer. I can fight." Blah blah blah. And then he got annoyed because Jake obviously didn't fight him. Then he was like basically saying, "I'll fight everyone."
Yeah.
So then he has now fought Alex Wassabi. They had a spar. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I'm not a trained boxer. I can't box. I'm weak as hell.
Yeah, we don't know anything about boxing really.
Yeah,
other than what we see when we watch the big fights,
But it wasn't.
Didn't look good. No.
It looked like old Deji.
Yeah.
Like when Deji first put on gloves.
Yeah.
Like he's not turning his back as much, but it was obviously Deji then got a lot better.
Yeah, they looked alright, but at times it looked like an actual street fight rather than a boxing match.
There's one bit where Fousey's standing forward like this, and I swear Alex Wasabi's just bopping him on the side of the head, like each hand.
And I'm not saying this just because like JJ is our friend, but I think at this point like JJ, both JJ and Logan, I think would.
Yeah, so
love to fight Fousey.
Logan and Jake have done a video where they're talking about it. They've
got a channel, right? Logan and Jake,
Yeah. So Jake and Logan and Jake. I don't know.
I wonder who's got the first.
I feel like Jake and Logan sounds nicer.
Logan, yeah, it does. Jake and Logan and Jake. Yeah.
But they talk about it, and Logan says like, "Oh, obviously, I'm boys with Fousey. I don't know about you, Jake, but Fousey, I'm sorry, like you're not good enough to box us yet."
Yeah.
And I was kind of there like, okay, it's arrogant. But it is true.
Yeah, more so for Logan. I don't know if Jake has been training as much as Logan has. I can't imagine he has been.
Yeah, like based on the fight against Deji and JJ, those two, Fousey would have just based on that. Fousey would have a better chance against Jake.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he would still do well.
I think Jake would win easily.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So
but I still love to see it.
I mean, I would love to watch that.
Yeah, just because they're both great characters of YouTube.
Yeah,
Fousey and Jake.
Well, so then did you see Jake actually said? Jake said, "I'll fight Fousey if he can prove he's met Drake." And met Drake.
And then Fousey said,
"That's like asking you to prove you love Tanner."
Which I thought was funny.
I thought it was funny, but it
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Because he's pretty much saying that he didn't meet Drake. Right?
But he's saying like, "Oh no, I did meet him, but there's no proof of it."
Okay, because the joke is that you don't love Tanner and it's all fake.
Yeah.
So
it's.
So I'm like, if he's saying that, it's like.
You're literally admitting you're not gonna like. You're literally going, okay, yeah, the fight's up. No, we're not fighting.
Well, I didn't meet Drake.
Yeah,
I can't prove. Yeah, you're right. It might just because I can't prove it, or he might just be saying, yeah, I didn't meet Drake, and I was just crazy.
Yeah, I was kind of there like, I don't know about the Jake and Tanner situation. I don't know what is going on.
No,
but
maybe they do love each other.
You can't say like me meeting someone where you can literally just get a phone out. It's the same as proving someone loves someone where it's literally an emotion.
You can't prove it, because people could be married for like 20 years and not love each other.
Yeah,
and they don't even know that.
Yeah, So then, so that fight's just not going to happen. And Jake's looking for a fight right now.
I think it will. It won't happen unless it gets big enough to happen. If they go back and forth
but
and
Fousey
start seeing the entertainment,
Fousey has to get a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Jake is I mean, Fousey has 10 mil subs.
Because he's been so like inconsistent. You know, he's done really well, then he's like flopped, then he's gone, deleted his channel. He like gave his channel to his friend.
Yeah,
I always find that makes no sense. Because like you have a channel, then you just change the title of the channel, change the content, and everyone's like, "Who's this?"
Yeah,
just unsubscribe. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
but
it's like me replacing my body with you, and then my mum being like, "You're not Andrew."
But it would still give that person probably a bigger platform. Even if 5 million unsub, he's still there with the 5 mil channel.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whereas you'd have to start from scratch.
Yeah, and if he does good content, then some people might stay. So.
Yeah, but yeah. So FouseyTube has now said, I don't know who he said he was going to fight. Well, he has a fight in London coming up.
Oh yeah,
at York Hall.
Yeah,
and I don't really know why. Like I don't know why it's in London. I don't know what's happening.
Maybe it's just like you know how, I mean, white collar is white collar, but you know how like JJ and Logan was like white collar.
Yeah,
and JJ and Joe, like maybe this is just a regular white collar fight. You know.
Yeah, but I thought he would stay America to get more of his audience.
Yeah, true.
Unless the opponent is here, I guess.
Yeah, and I know there are a lot of there's a lot of like not licensing, but there are a lot of regulations
in America.
So maybe they couldn't. Maybe it just makes more sense to do it in London. Like the rules are just better and more in their favor. You know.
So the other thing was, I actually saw a clip of Deji saying that he was going to go to LA after.
Oh yeah, I saw this as well.
Yeah, he said he was going to go to LA after. Like he goes to court for Tank.
Yeah.
So he was going to spar
Fousey.
I can't. Did he say Fousey or Alex?
No, I think it was Fousey because
I think he said Fousey. So
yeah, because Fousey was calling him out.
Like, so it was like Fousey was going to box Alex Wassabi, then potentially spar Deji, and then potentially fight Jake.
Yeah.
And I was like, imagine if Fousey actually just won all of them. Everyone would be there like, oh,
damn.
Okay, fair play.
What's mad though is like, Fousey's a tall guy, right?
I don't think he's that tall.
Is he not?
No.
Some people on YouTube, we've spoken about this before on
really
a podcast.
hard to tell.
Yeah, like
I get told I'm a lot taller than people think.
Yeah, but he seems really tall. And obviously Deji is not the tallest. How tall is Deji? He's shorter than me, right?
I think so.
By a little bit. He's not short. Yeah, but
he's not short.
But he's not like tall. I mean,
he's not like 6'2".
No.
Which I think Fousey might be 6. Fousey will be taller.
Definitely taller than me. Yeah, like.
Yeah, I think Fousey will be taller. I'd still Deji will win that.
Yeah.
Deji's
good, man. Like
that's what I mean. I don't know. And if Deji beats Deji beats Fousey.
Yeah.
Like, there's no chance Jake's fighting him.
No.
Because no way. I'd fight Deji again.
Yeah, no way. Yeah, I think with Deji, like, there's just it was more of like the commitment to train. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like,
but based on like the Alex Wassabi FouseyTube fight.
Yeah.
Based on that, Fousey looked like he had a bit of power, but he wasn't fast or anything.
No.
And I'd say if I had to choose Deji's, if I had to pick one like strongest point, I think he can take a punch.
Yeah.
Well, it's his power as well.
Yeah, he's very strong.
And I'm there like, Fousey didn't have to deal with any power against Alex Wassabi.
No.
And if Deji can take punches, Fousey ain't got anything.
Yeah.
So that's an easy win.
Yeah, well, it looks like maybe that boxing's like finally coming back to YouTube because we had that period where it's kind of gone, disappeared. Yeah. Everyone's talking about fighting, but no one's doing anything. I still don't know
if it is because this is literally just Fousey.
Yeah,
and Fousey can sometimes make a meme of himself.
yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next like few months.
For sure. I had an idea that the reason I said that is because I was going to segue to something else.
Okay,
and now I can't remember what that was. It was good though. It was something that it's nothing that we kind of like plan to speak about. The reason I said that it's making a comeback.
Oh,
is because I had something not related to boxing, but I was like something else is making a comeback.
Something else. What's making a comeback?
But now I think I'm maybe wrong in thinking that, and I'm going down the wrong path. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god!
So I don't know what it was. Oh, it's annoying.
Well, I think that sums up our boxing talk.
Yeah.
So the last thing we said we were going to talk about today.
That's what it was. I was going to say...
Oh, you know who else is making a comeback?
No. I wasn't going to say that, actually. What I was going to say was boxing's making a comeback and we don't really... I was going to say, you know when people don't know something about boxing?
Yeah.
But then people watching do know?
Yeah.
You know how like idiotic we sound?
Yeah.
Like we're like, oh yeah, Fousey look really fast. They're like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
He didn't, by the way. We don't think that.
When you hear someone talk about something that you are knowledgeable in, they sound like idiots. You know? But also, what another thing that is very
it's
subjective.
The longest segue.
Yeah. Another thing that's very subjective is football. You know, there are 20 teams in the Premier League. You know, everyone's going to have a different idea who's going to finish top, who's going to finish bottom. So
no one knows.
No one knows. Yeah. No one knows. Yeah.
And the other thing, right, is me and Randolph made predictions.
Yeah.
That on purpose were out of like the ordinary.
Yeah, so that if it does happen, it's interesting.
There's no point going like, oh, it's this, and then you get to the end of the season, you're like, oh, I was right. I was a position off. Who would have thought? It's like if it's like, I bet the people who are complaining about it are the kind of people that bet on a weekend game and they put like £1 on Man City to beat Wolves. And then they win. They win 6p, and they're like, "Oh, how many bets you win this week? I want all of mine."
Yeah.
What are you saying? Come at me.
For sure.
I know everything about football.
Yeah, and also like it's when we said the Championship is the best league in the world. Obviously, it's like it's not the best quality, but it's the best like. He's a Leeds fan. I'm a Forest fan.
So obviously we're
gonna say that. Yeah. Like if you're at this point in City, you're obviously gonna be like, these guys are idiots. But I'm much rather watching. I enjoy going to like Forest games and enjoying like the Championship style of football and that whole thing. But I also enjoy going on like Match of the Day and watching really good football.
Yeah.
But for me, like I enjoy, obviously if Forest get to the Premier League, I will then watch the Premier League more, be more a fan of that. But I don't know. There's something about Championship that makes it like, it just feels really like, I don't know.
Feels more homely almost.
It's like
I feel like if you're one of the big team fans, like if you're like a Man United fan, for example, I feel like you don't have the same. It's almost like your community is too big that you don't get the same feeling. Yeah,
and you still get good feelings in a different way. Like you've got like Red Devils TV or whatever it's called, Full Time Devils, and you got that aspect that we don't have.
Like when you're a YouTuber and when you have 1,000 subscribers, your community is so tight. They will watch every video pretty much. Like when you have 1,000 subscribers, you probably get 2,000 views a video. Yeah, because you have your hardcore subscribers. And you're like reaching new people. Yeah. When you get to 10 million subscribers, you'll probably average like 2-3 million a video. Yeah. And that's because obviously your community is just so much bigger that you have less hardcore fans. Yeah. And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm a hardcore Leeds fan because like I don't go to every game. Yeah. I don't go to many games at all. Yeah. But it feels way more like you'll see less people that are there. Like you'll get less people going to a game that are there like, oh, I'm in Manchester for a week, so I thought, I'll go to the game. Yeah, exactly. You'll go like, okay, I'm a Leeds fan, I'm going to the game.
Yeah, and obviously there's nothing wrong with like there's nothing wrong with like, I don't know.
Casual fans, basically.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But there's less of that in like Forest. You still have Forest fans that are from like New York, because they've chosen Forest for X amount of reasons. But yeah, you don't have in like Old Trafford, there's going to be like a good percentage of people who aren't even fans of United. They're just there to see like a massive epic club.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Because like the amount of YouTubers that get stick when they go to like a Champions League final and everyone's like, you don't even support those teams. Why are you there?
Yeah, it's like, you enjoy football.
I like football. And also me being there, if I don't go, they're going to give it to someone else. And they won't be a fan of that
Pepsi
team.
have like 50 seats. They're going to fill them to promote Pepsi,
But then everyone always goes, why do you get that? Why doesn't a fan of
Liverpool,
Liverpool get it? And I'm like, no offense, this sounds very big-headed. Yeah. But someone like Pepsi, why are they going to invite a Liverpool fan that isn't going to bring them anything? Yeah. Rather than an influencer who's going to be like, oh, thanks to Pepsi, sick night, check out Pepsi, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And the worst thing is there are people who just like, who just work at Pepsi who will get, a ticket for their like dad to go. Just because they have them seats allocated, they have seats to fill. They're gonna have to fill them to promote their brand. It is what it is. Like I guess, obviously, if like certain teams aren't getting allocated enough seats because they're giving like so many away to like brands, I get that does suck. But yeah, it's not their fault for like inviting a YouTuber to go. Like everyone likes football. Like, I would love to go to watch, Liverpool United, for example, Champions League final. That's going to trigger so many people. I'd like to see that. I guess it is sad that maybe I would take a seat of somebody else, but I would buy a ticket anyway. If I buy a ticket for £70 and I'm not a Liverpool fan, like, is that wrong?
That's the thing. You're allowed some people will complain.
Yeah, but I like football, man.
Like, do you complain? If you're complaining about that, do you complain about people that buy a PlayStation but don't play it every day?
Yeah.
Because then the PlayStation sells out and you're like, Why do you have a PlayStation? You don't even play it 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
You should complain about that.
Yeah, there are casual fans and there are hardcore fans, and everyone should be allowed to enjoy the game of football.
Who cares? Like, at the end of the day, who cares? You can, like, a game like a Champions League, you can watch it on TV.
Yeah.
Would you have spent 70, like, if Randall gets a free ticket, it's like, if you, like, you probably got offered your ticket way after the tickets went on sale.
Yeah.
So it's like, you could have bought one.
Yeah. Well, also say there were no seats allocated for like brands. Say there's in like a 10,000 seat stadium and it's just fans. 50,000 go to Leeds, 50,000 go to Forest. Like, if I miss out, it's not the person's fault who bought a ticket before me. You know what I'm saying? They've got their ticket. They got the opportunity they had to get the ticket. Anyway, football is a very subjective thing. So
we are gonna put, because it is such a ridiculous like lineup we both put. We both put top 6. You actually put top 7.
I don't know why I did that,
but we're just gonna.
We're gonna just stick to top 6.
We'll go top 6.
Who did I? Oh no. I said Wolves was 7th and Everton was 6th. Oh, now I want to change it to the Wolves. I don't. I want to stick with
Wolves 6th.
Oh, did I?
You put Chelsea 7th.
Wait,
you said one of those teams like Wolves, Everton, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, you got a list right.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
So what we're basically saying is I put Man United 2nd and it's triggered everyone. The reason I said that is I just think it's going to be one of those weird things where Man United do well at like a random point for a while and get 2nd somehow. Yeah. And everyone will sit there and be like, what the hell? And they'll forget that Man United did badly. I don't know. I'm just saying it so that if it happens...
It's like that guy who put like £100 on Leicester to win the league.
Yeah.
It's one of them things.
I bet everyone watching that, if he had come out and gone, I put £100 on Leicester to win the league, they're going to win it.
Yeah.
Everyone would be like, you're high.
You're an idiot.
And then he wins it and they go... I mean, it was pretty obvious. Jamie Vardy was good.
Yeah.
So we've said it to basically... be controversial, and if it happens, it's sick.
Yeah.
And because they're so out there, I'm willing to bet you £10,000.
Okay. £10,000 on the line.
That you have to get every single one in the right position.
So if I win, you give me £10,000. Yeah. If you win, I give you £10,000.
Yeah. As in, you have to get all 6 in that exact position you have.
Yeah. I forgot what mine are.
Okay, so yours is Liverpool, Man City.
Which I'm actually so far happy with.
Liverpool, Man City, first, second. Yeah. Tottenham.
Maybe not, after so many few games.
Arsenal.
Okay.
United.
Yeah.
And then Wolves. But I will allow you, if you get those 5 and then it's, Wolves, Everton, or a team like that, not Chelsea.
Okay, yeah.
You still win the bet.
Okay, yeah, cool. But I'm still gonna go strong with Wolves over Everton for some reason.
I'll give you Wolves or Everton. That's what I'll give you.
Even though they drew right today against. They were losing against Burnley, and then they drew last minute. So maybe I'm wrong.
So
maybe put Burnley in there. No, Wolves, Everton. Okay,
mine is Man City.
Yeah,
which I'm like, we're 3 games in.
Yeah, they drew against Spurs.
Yeah. By the way, when we're recording this, they are 3 games in. They may have played another game before this went out.
Yeah.
So like, I think that they'll still win the league.
Yeah,
like teams have been further behind than 2 points.
I think
3
so.
Games in.
Yeah.
Then I've got Man United 2nd, which is obviously triggering.
And
they're not doing well. They obviously lost to Palace.
It was a good shout, but last few games have looked a bit rocky. But I do think they have like some bright players.
Yeah, and I mean, like their last 2 games, they've missed a penalty in both.
Yeah, that is a bit of a mess though. Like, did you watch the Gary Neville? He was like, he was so mad on like Monday Night Football or something because of the penalty taker. Because you saw what happened.
It was Pogba the first one.
No, Rashford the first game he scored it.
Oh yeah, and then they changed.
And then Pogba took it. But then in the first clip, when Rashford actually scored it, they were saying that Pogba should have taken it, but then Rashford stole it off him. You know what I'm saying? So they were saying Pogba was the penalty taker, but then Rashford took it in the first one, scored it. So in the second one, Pogba took it and missed it. But then now, Rashford took it again and then missed that one.
Thing is, out now, who would you take as your penalty taker?
I'd still go Rashford, because the penalty he missed looked good because he hit the post.
But he missed the goal.
He did. Yeah,
Pogba's got saved.
I know, but it was a bad penalty.
It was a bad penalty.
Yeah.
But the thing is, keeper goes the other way. Great penalty. Sent the keeper the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. But yeah, okay. So I've got Man United, who obviously are looking ropey.
Yeah.
Very ropey.
But they could turn it around.
They could turn it around. Then I've got Liverpool, who are like obviously looking good.
Yeah.
3rd place, probably a bit harsh. Tottenham, fourth for Tottenham. That's
Yeah.
They'll be around there probably. Then I put Chelsea as 5th. Now this is a shocker.
Yeah.
They're like 15th right now or something.
Yeah, but you know what? They look.
But it's so early.
I think it's so early. It's a tough season though because they've got that transfer ban.
But that's why I actually put them high. Like
because they could
like
do
low but high still.
Because I got Abraham as a striker who's like playing Championship.
See, I have a mate who's a Chelsea fan.
Yeah,
and he literally, not the game they just played, the game before, he was like, "Oh, get Tammy Abraham off the pitch. I never want to see him in Chelsea shirt."
Damn, he got a brace, right?
Then and now he's like, Tammy Abraham is so sick. And I was like, this is...
Like that so annoying. This is my point.
But they're the ones who complain about, like, they're the ones who are like, oh, you're a fake fan.
Yeah,
blah, blah,
yeah.
blah.
So today I saw the stat that Pepe for Arsenal was the first player to dribble past Van Dijk. This is going to trigger a lot of people in 50 appearances, right? And then I saw all the replies on Twitter from Liverpool fans saying, oh, what a stupid stat. Like, that doesn't count. And everyone replying to those saying, before he wrote this stat, you guys were literally saying that, oh, it's the sickest thing that Van Dijk's not been dribbled past, in like 50 games.
Well, the one I saw that was tweeted about that was, it was always like, Van Dijk took 50 games to get dribbled past. Maguire cost more and got like 52 minutes to get dribbled past or something like that. Yeah. And it was just like, I saw loads of tweets about that and I'm just like, okay, now you don't care about it as a stat because he got dribbled past.
Yeah, yeah. In football, there's so many stupid stats. There's so many... I mean, the issue is like, there are... Say you get 100,000 Liverpool fans, like, not all of them are going to think that way. You know what I'm saying? Some won't care. Some do care. What you see on social media is just those that get liked and get put to the top. So that's why football is such a great sport for like the like arguments and like banter.
That's almost why I don't like VAR. I do like VAR for like obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But it is always a good talking point of like...
Yeah. Although recently it is... Yeah. Because I mean, it's definitely more set in stone. Like, it's definitely more correct. Like in what the decisions are making.
Yeah, it's more what it should be now we have the technology.
Yeah, it's just that it was always funny. Like, it was always funny when like someone would score an offside goal.
Yeah,
and it would count.
Yeah,
and then you're like,
yeah, and they're like, oh, bloody Man United always cheating.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, now they don't get away with it.
I feel like the reason football is such a horrible sport is also sometimes why it's funny. Like, I feel like obviously like people being racist and then Rashford, Pogba for the penalty, missing a penalty is like ridiculous and should never happen. But the funny things like, the stat about Van Dijk.
Yeah, the arguments
funny,
between football fans of like, I mean, even like Messi v Ronaldo.
Yeah.
You can't
it's
ever,
jokes,
you can never say that this player is better than this. It's like going a League 2 goalkeeper versus De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Obviously, De Bruyne is more skilled in what he does.
Yeah.
But put him in goal and the goalkeeper's better.
Yeah,
it's
exactly,
like, obviously De Bruyne is better, but it's an opinion at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's like Van Dijk has headed the ball 50 centimeters further than Maguire this year. He's better. And someone's saying, well, actually, Maguire's had more slide tackles and where his shoe hasn't come off. He's better. He's just jokes. So obviously, we're going to be wrong on this podcast in our predictions. Just it's kind of why we didn't really talk about football in the past because
that's why we didn't talk about it ever until this. But you know what?
We're embracing it now.
Literally, everyone commenting about it is just making me argue it more. So it is literally, you are the fans we are talking about. As much as we argue with you, it's quite funny.
Yeah, it's just jokes. But Leeds won. Forest won. But if Forest are doing well, but I feel like Leeds are very, very good. Like,
well, I actually haven't checked the Charlton result from today. Did they play today?
They did. I feel like they won.
Did they actually?
I think they actually did, yeah.
If they did...
I think you're still top though.
Yeah, no, they didn't play today.
They played on Saturday, but they won.
Oh, did they play late?
They must have played late, yeah. I think they won because I remember looking at because we played them last before Fulham.
Swansea won, so they're drawing with us on points. But we have 1 goal difference ahead.
Okay,
and Charlton are 2 points behind.
Charlton are doing really well. They came up as well. So we drew against them.
The thing is, Leeds are top right now, but it's like I'm saying this right now. Okay, we'll be top at Christmas.
And then it'll go downhill.
Yeah. We'll be top at Christmas. And then I'm going to say right now... Okay, no, sorry. We'll be top 2 at Christmas.
Okay.
And we will come between 5th and 8th.
So you'll still got playoffs?
5th and 8th. 6th is...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fourth,
okay, yeah.
So you're... 4th is 6th.
Okay. So you might, yeah.
5th and 8th is where I'm saying.
It's always the same for Forest as well. We'll either do awful until Christmas and then like have a good run, but it's too late, or we'll start off amazing. And then I remember one time we had Stuart Pearce as a manager. It was like I went to the first game, it was sick, like sell out. Everyone's like have goosebumps on there. Like when he came out, he was doing sick. We were like battering everyone. We were first, and then like literally we just lost every single game, and he got sacked, and we finished like 18th. So Championship is like it is the best league for those reasons, but it's so depressing. Yeah. And like, when Reading Reading got promoted at that time. I remember they were like 14th, and then just went on like a 10-game winning streak, won playoffs.
That's what I mean. The top team is like, they can always just have one little streak and they just lose every game.
Yeah. I feel like Wolves did the right thing, but also they didn't cheat, but like they had just like, you know, the Udinese thing where they just had like 12 players on loan from Udinese and then won the and just got promoted. And now they're sick.
Didn't Watford do that a little bit?
Yeah, everyone's doing it now. Yeah, even Forest, like we're getting a lot of Greek players from like Olympiacos. So it's just how Championship is now. You know, you invest so much because you make so much money when you get promoted. But yeah, I think is that it?
Yeah, I think we're done for today.
Oh, what's this?
So have fun getting triggered in the comments.
How long has that been there for?
Don't know.
Hold on.
Well, yeah.
Boom, we're still on.
We don't have a sponsor for today.
No, we don't.
So today, our sponsor is gonna be. You know what? Let's go. Sennheiser. No, I was thinking this right because on the off chance that Sennheiser see this, then sponsor me, please, and Randolph.
Yeah. Today I'm sponsoring.
No, don't. What are you sponsoring? That's not even in shot.
New Age.
It is just about
New Age Tory.
Wait, no, we're sponsored one thing.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to plug both of us with Sennheiser.
Okay, yeah. No, I know, because
like for example,
the Tories now, they aren't going to pay me.
Like I use this mic, and it is honestly, I used it for my public video. Sick.
You know what's funny?
Used it as well.
I used it, yeah. I used Cons one.
And it's sick.
It's really good, yeah. But you know what's funny? You're promoting like a Sennheiser mic while speaking to a Shure mic.
Bun this mic.
Hey, no, these mics are sick.
Do you want a Sennheiser promotion?
I want either. I want Shure and Sennheiser.
Well, I mean, Sennheiser, if you want to hook us up with something sick for this podcast, let us know. They ain't going to watch this. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
They'd have to pay me a lot of money to not use these Macs. I think these Macs are sick. There are 3 Macs in this room, the same.
Whatever. End the video. End the podcast.
Yeah, right. See you later, guys.
Peace.